Good morning, students. Last class you have seen about the TS of monocot stem and root, then leaf, like that, dicot and monocot leaf. Today we are going to see about the plastids. So what is the meaning of plastids? It is a double membrane organelle which is present in the plants and green algae. Understand? The plastids is of chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chloroplasts are green in color, present in the leaves. Chromoplasts are red, yellow and orange color, which are present in the flowers and fruits. Leucoplasts are colorless, which is present only in the root region. Understand? Regarding the structure of chloroplast, so these are the green pigment, which is having green pigment, so that is why green in color. We are called as chloroplast, containing oval shaped organelle having a diameter of 2 to 10 micrometer and a thickness of 1.2 micrometer. First we will see one by one, that is the envelope. Envelope means outer covering which is divided into outer membrane and inner membrane, which is separated by the intermembrane space. Second one is stroma. Stroma matrix present inside the membrane is called stroma. It contains DNA and ribosome, which is 70S. 70S means S refers to subunit ribosome, which is involved in protein synthesis. Then third one is thylakoids. It consists of thylakoid membrane. Thylakoids, which is enclosed by thylakoid membrane and enclosed by the lumen. Thylakoids is a like of pile of coins. We are called as grana. This is called as grana. Understand? Then grana. Thylakoids are arranged in the pile of coins. We are called as grana. Above the other called the singular, it is called as granum. Then what are the functions of chloroplast? Photosynthesis, storage of starch and storage of lipids, then synthesis of fatty acids. Fourth one is formation of chloroplast, that is nothing but the chlorophyll A and B pigment. Then photosynthesis. What is called photosynthesis? The plants trap solar energy and synthesize their own food. That is called actually photosynthesis. So in the present, carbon dioxide and water combines to form in the presence of light and chloroplast, which is converted into the glucose, water, during which oxygen is liberated. Understand? So the light energy is converted into chemical and electrical energy. Understand? What are the photosynthetic pigments? The photosynthetic pigments are divided into primary pigment and accessory pigment. Chlorophyll A is the primary pigment, which is a reaction center, means actually the light energy is trapped only by chlorophyll A. And accessory pigment chlorophyll B and carotenoids. These are known as harvesting center because they are absorbs energy which is passed from the chlorophyll A. So that is why we are called as harvesting center. Primary pigment is chlorophyll A is the reaction center which produces energy which is absorbed by the chlorophyll B and carotenoids. We are known as harvesting center. Role of sunlight in photosynthesis. What is the role of sunlight during photosynthesis? So photo means the light. Their entire photosynthesis takes place in the presence of chloroplast, light and dark reaction. It is divided into light and dark reaction. If the light is present, that is called as light dependent reaction. Understand? So this was discovered by Robert Hill. He proposed the theory to the photosynthesis takes place in the presence of light, sunlight, that is the ATP is converted to NADPH2. The light reaction takes place in the thylakoids. Understand? Next one is light independent reaction or dark reaction. It takes place in the stroma of the chloroplast. The CO2 is reduced into carbohydrates with the help of ATP and NADPH2. This was first discovered by Calvin, and hence this cycle is also known as Calvin cycle. Without light, in the absence of light, we are called as dark reaction. Then what are the factors affecting photosynthesis? What are the external factors? Light, carbon dioxide, temperature, carbon dioxide and minerals. So this influences are affecting the photosynthesis. Internal factors: pigment, chlorophyll, A, B and carotenoids. Then age of the leaf. Then CHO, that is carbohydrate, accumulation of carbohydrates. Then hormones. So if imbalance in hormone, the photosynthesis will be reduced. So the photosynthesis is affected by both the external as well as the internal factors. Next one is mitochondria. So mitochondria, you have already known, it was discovered by the Kolliker. So it is present all over the cell, especially in the eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell means the cell having well-defined nucleus. Those cells only having the mitochondria. Mitochondria having two membranes, inner membrane and outer membrane. To the inner membrane there will be a foldings, we are known as cristae. These are known as cristae. Inside the cristae, axosomes are present. Understand? Axosomes are present. Then the axosomes are looks like a tennis racket. Then the axosomes are involved in the ATP synthesis. Then the functions of mitochondria, which is known as powerhouse of the cell, because it produces the ATP, energy molecule produces by the mitochondria. So that is why we are called as powerhouses of the cell. It regulates the metabolism. Normal metabolism is regulated by mitochondria, that is cell metabolism. Then maintains the normal calcium ions. It maintains the normal calcium ions. Respiration. What is called respiration? The breakdown of complex molecules into simple molecules in the presence of oxygen. We are called as respiration. Understand? So the respiration may be of external respiration and cellular respiration. External respiration means the taking of oxygen. In general, we are called as external respiration. Cellular respiration means releasing of energy, breakdown of the food molecule in the presence of oxygen. We are called as cellular respiration. The respiration further divided into aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. If the oxygen is present, then the respiration is called as aerobic respiration. The glucose molecules plus oxygen, which is reduced into carbon dioxide, water plus energy. So during aerobic respiration, high amount of ATP molecules are produced, resulting in the energy is more and more. Understand? So it is divided into three steps: glycolysis, Krebs cycle and electron transport chain. What is glycolysis? The breakdown of glucose molecules. 6 carbon glucose molecules is divided into 3 carbon molecule. 3 carbon molecule is nothing but the pyruvic acid. This takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. Understand? The next one is Krebs cycle. So it takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. So the glucose pyruvic acid is combined with the 2C is passed into the 4C oxaloacetic acid. Understand? This step is also known as TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle. Then third one is electron transport chain. So this is accomplished by through a continuous carrier complex called electron transport chain. So the NADH2 and FADH2 and FADH2 is reduced into NAD and FAD. NAD and FAD. Understand? Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, flavin adenine dinucleotide. Understand? So, during which the electrons move through the system, release the energy trapped by the ADP to synthesize ATP. ADP is converted into ATP. This is known as oxidative phosphorylation. Then next one is anaerobic respiration. The respiration takes place without oxygen. It's known as anaerobic respiration, which in the sense we are called as fermentation. It takes place in the lower organisms like bacteria. The glucose molecule is converted into carbon dioxide plus ethyl alcohol plus energy. When compared to the aerobic respiration, the energy is very less during anaerobic respiration. Then respiratory quotient. Respiratory quotient means volume of oxygen liberated by volume of oxygen consumed during respiration is known as RQ or respiratory quotient. Okay students, thank you. With this the first chapter is over. We will see in the next class.